The oven is preheated 180 and we're going to leave it in for over 30 minutes. And let's see how it looks. Smells lovely. Olives, capers, tomatoes, and then the leftover of the sauce. I didn't want to throw it away, so why not put it in the sauce? Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Englishman Foodie. Finally, we got round to the calamari, squid, whatever you want to call it. This is frozen, it's not fresh. You can buy calamari here in Malta, because I'm Englishman in Malta, by the way. Links are below for the travel and for the jokes. But I find this better. This is from a big fishery, Assapadi Fisheries. It was a big bag with about 5 or 6 in it. And I've always heard, I don't know, tell me in the comments if it's different. If you freeze calamari or if you freeze octopus before, it's more tender. Now I spoke to my brother-in-law, the one who did the cooking of the rabbit, of the fennec, and he said, boil it a little bit before. Now, but I've done some research on different, I was just checking, because this is weird, it goes off sometimes. I was just checking on some different videos of YouTubers, and they said there's no need to boil it, so am I taking the chance? Anyway, 2 lovely calamaris. I'm gonna do a sort of my version of a Sicilian dish with, they do the calamari, because you know when I went to Sicily, they have a weird way of sort of cooking. They serve you the main course, they serve you spaghetti first with a bit of a sauce. And that's how I'm going to do it, but what I'm going to do is just the calamari, and I'm going to do a taste test on the calamari. But normally the sauce that I'm going to do it with, they mix it with a bit of spaghetti first, and then they have the calamari after. Now I need a bit of a cloth, but I will be washing my hands, because you know, mixing fish and things together. So anyway, that's the calamari. I'm just doing 2 pieces. And Steve, you're going to fry it? No. I'm going to cook it in a sauce. Now, calamari, what I've seen, you can either cook it very fast, fry it as like a chopped calamari or ring calamari, or cook it long, over 30 minutes, and that's what I'm going to do. So we'll put that on one side. The sauce, I'm going to use balsamic. It's quite old, this balsamic. It's nearly older than me. An egg, a tomato. Now Steve, if an Italian sees this, he's gonna kill you, because Italians don't put cheese in their seafood. But what I can see, there's a bit of an exception with calamari stuffing. They're allowed to put cheese inside, and the calamari police won't come after you. The mafia might come down the road. Anybody here cooking calamari? I've heard they put cheese in it. So watch out for the mafia guys. Anyway, Parmigiana, I don't have pepperino, because you can do a mixture of Parmigiana and pepperino. I'm going to put some panko in. You can put any sort of breadcrumbs you want, but try not to buy those with a flavouring, because it's going to be piled in with salt, and you want to measure your own salt about how you take it. A little bit of tuna in oil. I can tell you're in Malta. Pipino, salt and pepper to your taste. Some Italian herbs. And then that's going to be the stuffing. Move it on one side. And then roughly what I've got left over, I'm going to make, I might throw a few of these in the inside the stuffing as well, but I'm not sure. Chopped green olives, some capers, tomato, and some olive oil. So let's get down to the stuffing. I'm going to have egg, whisk the egg a bit. Now I've seen another one that they put a hard-boiled egg in. You can do that also. Why not? You're in charge of your calamari or squid. What do you like to call it, guys? Calamari or squid? And where do those still ones come from? Is calamari, I don't know, is calamari a name from America or something like that. Cheers. I'm having some coffee because I'm cutting down. I'm on a diet. Steve, we've heard that so many times before. Too many Iceland dishes. So that's the egg. Let's get the bowl ready. Just a normal bowl. I'm gonna make this mixture, and whatever's left over, put it in the sauce. Why not? Bit of balsamic. Salt and pepper. I love this cracked pepper, because you know it's going in fresh. I was thinking, I like to be a bit different. Shall I put a few chilies? You don't have to, guys. Salt and pepper, your taste, whatever you like. A few breadcrumbs. I'm using panko. They're quite crunchy, they're nice, but you can use anything you want. You can make them. I might put a bit of tomato in this to sort of loosen it up a little bit. But I want to make the stuffing sort of a bit firm. Hey, these knives are a lot better since I sharpened them up a bit. They still lost all the colour. If I could find that Ito that sold me these. He said there's a 10-year guarantee on the... Hey, you know what I forgot? Hang about. I might put the powder in there instead of a fresh garlic. Because we want to try and keep it... I've got something here, I think. Garlic powder. And I've got those onion rings. Hey, this is when I'm going a bit off the track. Let's put a bit of garlic powder in there. Instead of... Normally you can grate a fresh garlic. I would do that anyway, but I can't be... You know what? Go in there and find one and... This is Colombian today. I'm buying this packet. My favourite cheese is Parmigiana. Well, I like Leicester, red Leicester, but I can't stand the mafia coming over. Can you imagine? If an Italian watches this, he said, I know I'm going to put into a Sicilian style calamari. Red Leicester. Are we still going? Okay. Oh, that's very irritating, eh, Steve? So let's mix that up a little bit. And we're missing the vital ingredient. Where is it? Italian seasoning. Mixed herbs from Italy. One time I'll show you. Is it worth it? Because I'm doing a thing on this channel. Is it worth it? Buying things, buying the mixture, or like I did. I'm doing some of those packet ones, trying to find a bit unusual, but doing the packet ones. Is it easier to make the chicken, blah blah blah, put the packet mixture in, put it in the oven, and eat it, or is it better to buy all the herbs and spices and sauces and bits and pieces, and do it yourself? Tell me in the comments. Like this one, it's got. Oh, here it is. It's got 7 different herbs in there from Italy. So is it worth doing it yourself? I just don't know. I love to do things myself because you can say you can know what you put inside it. I'm gonna just mash this up, guys. Try and keep it as dry as possible. I was tempted to put a little bit of wine in there, but I think I won't. I might be tempted to put a bit of wine in the sauce. Oh, one of the tomatoes is a bit beige. That's it, guys. Look, it's quite chunky. It's quite thick. We're gonna leave it for a few minutes. I want everything to sort of mingle together, and we'll be doing. We can do the sauce. Hey, why not, Steve? Bit of tomato. Where's your strength, Steve? I don't know what they're doing with these. They're making them I got this gadget the other day. Oh, I need the small one. Hey, it's nothing like live television, guys. They're getting stronger, the bloody things. That's a tight one. It's not like these YouTubers. They have everything. Now I have some pulper ready. Now I have some olives ready. And what we did earlier. Look, nothing like that here, guys. So I'm gonna make some. I might, when we go away in a minute, I'll put some wine in that because it needs something. So I'm gonna dump some green olives, but you can use black ones if you want. How easy is this, guys? Super simple. And some capers. Give it that sort of salty element. Anything like this you can... I'm going to use... Now it's out, I might as well use this. Get rid of the onions. It's going to have pretty well the same flavour, eh? And a bit of garlic powder. Fresh is the best. Always fresh, but I don't want to go in there and... I think I can use that one, eh? Oh, we've got one. A bit of Italian herbs. Where shall I put the... I'm going to put a bit... I'm really tempted. I'm going to put some chilli in. I want to make it I'll put it in the mixture, I think. Just a few. You know what happens with this, guys? You don't have to put too much in. Because it makes it this sort of... a nice flavour, like an oaty flavour. I don't know what's happened to this cupboard door. You know the slow close hinges? They've all gone. You buy rubbish these days, eh guys? It's complete rubbish. So that's it really. I might give it a bit of a squirt of balsamic. I like the flavour of that. You know what's nice, guys? I don't know if you ever in Malta. Ask the waiter when he brings the bread, because normally you get the Maltese bread. Let's just give that a bit of a mix. And I'll give a splash of wine. When you're in a restaurant and the waiter comes and he says, oh, you know, like, take your order, brings you some bread, tell him, can you bring me some balsamic vinegar, olive oil? Sometimes it's on the table already. Put balsamic vinegar, put olive oil first, balsamic vinegar, like a bit of a mixture, and then break the Maltese bread and dip it. Oh, it's heaven. I tell you, it's heaven. So that's my sauce. It's waiting for a splash of wine. It's easy enough to do. I'm going to just splash a bit of olive oil in it. So that was easy, eh? Olives, capers, olive oil, some kinds of tomatoes. You can put a tin of tomatoes in there. You can put fresh tomatoes in there. Passata, which is like chopped up tomatoes. It's easy, it's really. Steve, did you heat up the oven yet?
Right then, Steve, let me just check. Have you got that oven on? Is it warmed up? Well done. For the rest of you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tick that little bell for notifications of when the Steve uploads new videos, because you wouldn't want to miss anything, would you? Talking about missing anything. Yeah, is it switched on? Well done, Steve. And for the fact of it could be worse, you could be married to me. Well, you should be so lucky. Bye.
I don't know. What would he do without her? 180. Now, like I said, I've read this several times on different channels. Calamari, cook it quick and fast, or long. So that's the long and slow. That's the thing you got to do. So here it is, the calamari, guys. We've got some sticks. It's a bit slimy, I know. See if it's very slimy. Hang on, before I forget, back in a second. I'm gonna let it just congeal together a bit. I don't want it too wet. I'll be back in a second, guys. Hey, we're back. Now, I remembered in a nice calamari sauce, you need a touch of Italian wine. Now for a cheapo wine, it's only here, it's less than €3. It's alright. Bianco Vino Italiano. It might be like the cheapo that they scrape up off the floor. But it's alright. Anyway, that's the sauce that I'm going to cook it in. The oven is preheated. We're going to have a go at doing this, and I've never done it before. I've got a couple of sticks. Now, I've seen many on the YouTube who said don't overstuff it. Hey, well, what's this? Thought there was something. Yeah, it's got something inside it. Haha, good job, I thought they were supposed to be cleaned. It says cleaned and ready for use. That's one of the. Well, that would have been uglier. What is it? It's either plastic or it's one of the. I'm going to give it a quick swirl. Oh no, it's all. Give me a second, guys.
Non più frai quella chioma.
Hey, that's crazy. What the hell is it? It's plastic. I found plastic inside the calamari. Now, if I wanted to be a real arsehole, I found plastic in my calamari. It could have done something there. Here they don't really care. So I don't know whether I won't make a big deal out of it, but hey, that could have hurt somebody. I'm just seeing if there's anything else in the bottom. Plastic it was. No, it looks okay. Hey, that's a bit weird, eh, guys? So really, it's a bit boring, this section. Don't overstuff it, they said. Is that enough? I'm just doing this completely blind. I don't know. I've never done it before. Hey, I'm just thinking about that. What a devil. Having plastic in your... Could have done some damage inside me. I'm going to do it like... I found plastic in my calamari. You would have found it, I suppose, when you're eating it, eh? It makes you think, though, hey? What we're eating. Hey, this is easy. Like watching paint dry. My oven's all heated up nicely. This is a lovely mixture. And you know what I'm going to do? Waste not, want not. I'll tell you in a minute. Look, you had a look inside it. This one's got a little bit of a hole in the bottom, but I don't think it's going to hurt much. That's it. Those are ready. So I didn't need... I'm going to just push that through a little bit more. They are a bit toughish. So it'll be quite interesting to see if they're hard. Let's push that. So I've got this left over here, and I'm going to bung it in the sauce. I might need a little bit more. I could have used it for... There's a nice mess. If you want me to do it, tell me in the comments. There's something here called polpetti. You can use lots of different things. Expats would know it. It's called polpetti, and it's I think translated into English, it's like tuna cakes or something like that. You can do lots of different things. Now with that mixture, obviously it's got the egg in it. I'll make it into a sort of small pate and fry it. That's the polpetti. So I didn't want to waste that. I'm going to put a little bit more wine, I think. And we're going to broil it, I suppose, if you're American. Would you call it that? That's a nice mixture there. Am I going to spoil it? I don't think so. So we put the calamari in there. Let's put a little bit of mixture over the top of it. Hey yo, I was thinking to myself, hey, this is a bit difficult to do on camera. Should I do it first? See how it goes? Because lots of people said to me in the comments, Steve, you're not doing things the right way and you should be doing this and you should be doing that, and I wouldn't do it that way. But sometimes I don't even research it, I just sort of think how I'm going to do it, get the ingredients together and have a bash. I mean, why not, guys? This is ready now, thanks to Anne. The oven is preheated 180 and we're going to leave it in for over 30 minutes. And let's see how it looks. Smells lovely. Olives, capers, tomatoes, and then the leftover of the sauce. But I didn't want to throw it away, so why not put it in the sauce? There we are. Stuffed calamari, back in 30 minutes. I don't know, you got something to do? Put the kettle on, put your feet up, and watch one of my videos. Listen. Oh, this is made specially for the trolleys. I think that was one, but it's got three on the wall. Three probably. So here we are, guys. Shoreline. Hey, what did you get up to, guys? I just opened the bottle. Steve, you said you were on a diet. Yeah, but this is fat-free wine from Malta. I just opened. Hey, I'm gonna do the. That's a delicate little wine from the La Valette. Steve, you're doing Italian food and you're drinking Maltese wine. Well, I got told off last time. Hey, it's nice. That's went down the wrong way. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. We're not talking about wine today. We're talking about stuffed calamari, Sicilian style, with a little bit of English in it. Now, I watched this guy. I don't know if he's Italian or whatever he is. Yeah, we're still going. It's Italian style, but really it's Mediterranean style. Maltese, we stuff our calamari very, very similar. And I did a bit of a twist. I put some panko breadcrumbs. The mafia. This just bleeps. Or did it bleep? Hang on, hang about, guys. Oh, okay. It was almost ready, and it was. That's why I looked at it. I thought, shall I start? I'm gonna do it Sicilian style. Now, hang about. You might not want to do it. That's here it is, guys. It's ready. I'm not sure 100% because any calamari I've had or octopus was a bit hard, and I'm not a big supporter of sort of chewy. Are you the same, guys? But everything goes down with a glass of wine. Now, Sicilians, let's push that over there. Can you see it? I'm not going to touch it because it's blooming hot. I had them. Oh, okay. Sicilians do this dish, but the starter, they have spaghetti, and I've got some spaghetti here. I'm just going to do it. Now, if you ever do spaghetti, guys, a bit of the pasta water really makes. I just did a little bit to see, because I was quite interested the way he was talking about is how the Sicilians do it. It's going to be interesting to get this out because it's very sloppy. Now I don't do. He did like many YouTubers. Suddenly, out of the oven came this fantastic display with all salad around it, and he used the tentacles of the octopus. but I didn't. There it is, guys. You see this channel, I'm a bit, okay, I understand it, I'm a bit hit and miss and I do blah, blah, blah. But I try to show you the rawness of just cooking, how to do it. Now he told me, this Sicilian bloke, he was talking American, so I don't know if he was Sicilian, or the way the Sicilians do it. I'm gonna push that out of the way. Now everything should be prepared lovely with a beautiful salad, and suddenly, out of the blue, you don't get that here, guys. Hey, I just bought these from the market. Look how nice. Blooming lovely, the size of them. And the black ones. Wow, the black one. Wow. I don't think they're Maltese. Steve, your taste buds must be exploding. You've got grapes and you've got spaghetti alla calamari. Nice. You know what it needs? Just a little bit more pepper. I put salt in the water. Now don't worry putting salt in the pasta water. You can think, oh, we're not having salt and you're gonna put too much in, but in that water, you just think you've got like, how much you got? Half a pint of water and the salt just disappears. It's really important to put a bit of salt in your pasta water. The sauce is really good, look at that. What they do, this is a bit of a, like a starter. Just that alone is lovely. Got a fantastic tomatoey wine. Capers, if you get a chance, use capers. Many people from England say, my mum used to say, what the hell are capers, Steve? Garlic, she never used to cook with that. And I said, try it, mum, try it. But it's like teaching an old dog new tricks. Say, she never used them in her life before. Hey, it's tender. I did stick a knife in it. Now his was really puffed up with stuffing and mine isn't. How about that? Oh, it's nice. It's coming out from this side a bit better. I'm only doing a few, you needed 8. That's the problem, cutting it, eh? Now that's a bit hard there. Oh no, that's a little bit hard, but I'm gonna try it, see. Oh, but it's tender there, so I don't know. Let's see if I did it okay. Well, there's no frills with the display, but that's how it comes out. Now he had a lot of, obviously he messed about with it a lot to make it look good. But then what you do is you put the sauce over the top. It's got the tuna in as well. I mean, I would have cut that one as well, but I can't be asked to do it. So that's how it comes out, guys. So we give it a go, see what it tastes like. It did taste, oh no, look, okay, I'm just cutting it with my knife, so. Let's give the calamari a go. Oh no, it's tender. The star of the show is the stuffing, guys. It's beautiful. I am pleased with that. A little bit tough in part. But it's all right. I don't think it's my favourite. Hey, that spice. What I'm telling you about spice, guys, chili. Don't put too much in. Just give it that little bit of a bite, and you get sort of a. I don't know what the taste is. It's like a sort of oaky, hotty taste, but it's is that a technical term, Steve? Hotty oaky taste. That'll be in the Oxford Dictionary soon. It's nice. It's probably not the most beautiful. That's tender on the end. Lovely taste. Little bit chewy in places, but calamari seem to be like that. So I don't know. I've got the spaghetti left over, so I'm going to eat that. So I'm used to have that as a starter with the sauce of the calamari. Then they serve the second plate. Because when we went to Sicily once, we couldn't get a main course. You know, like we have like meat, potatoes, veg. They bought the meat, the veal. This is a bit chewy. And then I said, shall we start? Shall we start? Said, yes, sir, can I help you? I said, well, we ordered like, I don't know, it was potatoes or chips and veg. He said, yes, they'll be coming. Carry on with your meal. I said, what? We want to put it together. I said, oh, you want to put it together? Oh, okay, wait a minute. Because they seem to have the vegetables, the meat and potatoes separately. Then they have some spaghetti separate. I don't know. It's another world in Sicily. Take care, guys. Stuffed calamari, Mediterranean stroke Sicilian style with a spaghetti starter. I think it's good. I wouldn't have it that often because I find it a little bit tough. But it's something different, hey guys. Take care. See you soon on the next video.
Per montagne, per valloni, con le nevi e salioni, al concerto di tromboni, di bombardie e di cannoni, che le porre tutti i tuoni all'orecchio fan fischiar. Non più avrai quei pennacchini, non più avrai quel cappello, non più avrai quella chioma, non più avrai quell'aria brillante.